course. Hey, said she wanna come, I said of course. Hey, said I wanted to do it, said of course.
Yeah, y'all know what it is. It's strictly style. I'm back, baby. I missed game 4 reaction, but I'm gonna get right into game 5 reaction. Y'all know what to do, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that notification bell so y'all the first of all the videos, man. But yeah, man, I gotta get into that game 5 reaction, man. Last night was an interesting game, man. I say that because at the end of the day, we know in game 4, Steph had the game of his life. He had the game of his life. I mean, what did we 43 points, whatever, 10 rebounds, like just going stupid. You know what I'm saying? But last night was literally the complete opposite of that. And a couple episodes ago, I literally said, I'm like, I love Steph. I know his stats are good in the finals. I know you can pull up everything from his playoff runs and all of that with stats and all that. But in big moments, in big times, like, you know what I'm saying? Steph doesn't show up. Now, I'm not saying this is all the time, and I'm just saying in those big moments where you expect him to at least show up, he doesn't show up like you expect him to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, now I'll give it to him. In game 4, he definitely showed up big time. They needed him. He ain't getting no help from anybody but Andrew Wiggins, really. And, you know, he did the damn thing. But this game was so interesting because if his, you know, bench players and his rotational players don't show up, they lose this game. Steph Curry had 16 points. My man shot 0 for 9 from the 3. Now, all I want to say is his team won. So, okay, I know this is going to get swept under the rug, but I don't think it's fair. We need to critique him just how we critique LeBron. If y'all want to compare this man and say, yes, he is the greatest shooter ever, but it's not fair. Y'all gotta get this man hell. This man deserves it. Like, come on, bro. Now, I know what y'all gonna say. Oh, well, he was passing the rock and he had a good plus minus. And yeah, he did. He was playmaking. He definitely was. And he was trying to defend too. He was doing the damn thing on defense. Well, he wasn't doing the damn thing, but he was there. He wasn't fouling too much like he, you know, in the previous 2 games. So I give him credit for that. But at the same time, he wasn't really stopping nobody. It was the doubles and all that, the switches and all that was really helping him help defense and all that, you know. But I will give him that. He was playmaking. He was dishing that rock, and his playmakers was hitting the shots or whatever. I'm just like, I just think it's amazing to me that the greatest shooter ever in a game 5 can't hit a 3. And he had a lot of good looks in the game. If you watch that game, you know he had a lot of open looks. Shout out to Gary Payton. Shout out to Andrew Wiggins, because at the end of the day, they don't win that game without Andrew Wiggins at all. Dude showed up. Steph, every time Steph missed a 3, whatever, he getting the board, or he, you know what I'm saying? He's just giving that energy. He just taking it, he being aggressive, taking it to the rack, getting and ones. It's funny because, man, it's starting to look like he's finally becoming a player that we all thought he was going to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, I think it's a blessing that he's doing it in the finals. You know what I'm saying? And it's love that he's doing it in the finals. He's doing it in the biggest moment. So, you know, at the end of the day, he's adding a piece to his resume that a lot of us didn't expect. I know I didn't expect that after, you know, his Timberwolves and all that. You know, I really didn't expect him to, you know, be that superstar or be that, you know, I just expected him to be a bench piece or a side piece, whatever they're, a rotational piece, excuse me. He could be a starter, but a rotational piece and never be like, you know, a pivotal part of the offense anymore on his teams or whatever. That's what I thought. But this final series is really like, bro turned up, and it's not even just the finals, the whole playoffs, man. Andrew Wiggins has definitely surprised me, man. He definitely surprised me. Now, he ain't no KD, but I definitely think he's an upgrade over like Harrison Barnes when they were on a run before. So, I mean, maybe, you know, it's just his time. But yesterday, man, that dude, man, first of all, he shot one more shot than Steph. So somebody must have told him, and Steve Kerr had to give him the green light, let him like, look, we need you, bro. You got to turn up. Because he was just being aggressive. And like you could tell they got Peyton Pritchard, Derek White on him and stuff like that. He was abusing Derek White. Like, stop it. Like, hitting him with the fadeaway midi. Like, I mean, like, come on, bro. Taking him to the rack, getting and ones, because at the end of the day, bro, if you're going to put Derek White on Andrew Wiggins, bro, you have to go to work. So I shout out to Steve Kerr or whoever did that. Like, they must have paid attention to that tape and they saw those switches and they saw that that's an advantage for them, and they took advantage of it. And I listen, man, shout out to Steve Kerr, because I always give him hell for saying he's not really a good coach, which I still don't think he is. But he definitely made a good adjustment with that, and I definitely can say that. But shout out, like I said, shout out to Andrew Wiggins, man. 26 and 13. Once again, I think he had 16 boards last game. Like he out there boarding like a big man. So I can't be mad at that. Gary Payton coming up big with those just cuts, man. Like he made so many big cuts and like big moments when you needed them. Boston on runs and stuff like that. They cutting the lead down to 2 or 5, 6, whatever it couldn't lead down to. He cutting from the corner, getting a quick little bucket. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all they needed. That's all Steph really needed. And then, of course, Jordan Poole, he came and did what he was supposed to do. He came, give 14 points, in his 14 minutes. So he hit them 3 threes. He hit that one at the end of the third quarter, I believe. Like that it really take the heart and soul out of teams when you hit those type threes. But yeah, man, that game last night was interesting, man, because Draymond came out aggressive, and it was just like I knew once Draymond came out aggressive, I said, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to beat the Warriors like this and whatever." And Clay was efficient too, so it was just like everybody besides Steph did what they were supposed to do. But I mean, I guess Steph was just being a playmaking point guard. I guess you can say that, like he was just being a pure point guard or whatever. But at the end of the day, bro, you can't be the greatest shooter ever and go 0 for 9 for 3 in the finals game, in a pivotal game 5. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody knows that's the damn near the most pivotal game in the series is game 5. Like if it's tied and y'all go that you get that 3-2, you know what I'm saying? The pressure is a little bit off your shoulders now. Now they do got to go to Boston and handle business, but at the same time, they can, they can lose that game and they can go back home and win it at their crib. So I don't think they should do that, but I think they need it. Don't play with your food. Get these dudes out of here. Get them out of here in 6. Just get them out of here in 6. Because that game 7, they're going to be feeling themselves. They already done beat y'all in y'all crib, so who knows? But yeah, man, that was really just my takes from that game or whatever. But like I said, me and bro dropping the episode. I'm just saying, bro, later on. So I'll be back, man. More extensive, talk a little bit. But I just want to hit y'all with a quick video real quick. Give y'all my quick thoughts on the game. But I'm out of here. Strictly Style.